Hello Foodaholics, how you all doing today? My name is Gina and today we are making another beautiful recipe with mangoes. So we've been enjoying the mango season in my house. I have also shared this mango recipe as a post on my platforms, but today I'm going to make a video out of it. When I posted the recipe, some of you already made it and sent me pictures. I love you guys so much. Alright, so I want to make it, but today I'm only going to just tweak it a bit. For this recipe, I have my mangoes, I have oil, I have sugar, I have eggs, I have baking soda, I've got yogurt, I've got vanilla, and whatever I'm adding again, I will let you guys know. But this is very, very simple. Alright, so the first thing I did was to peel the mango. I didn't use the skin, just the flesh. So I have like about 1.5 cups of mangoes here, chopped mangoes. The recipe I shared online, I used milk, but here I am using yogurt. So about 1 cup of yogurt. Then I have this vanilla. I love the color and the aroma. It's very beautiful. It's written vanilla, butter and nuts. It's very, very beautiful aroma. So I'm adding about 1 teaspoon. I'm also going to add about 1 cup of oil to this mix, like 250 ml. Now the trick is just to mix all the wet ingredients first, then you mix the dry ingredients later. So I'm going to start blending everything now. Now if you don't have a blender, you can do this thing with your hands. The first time I did it, I did everything with my hand. But just because I'm pureeing the mango now, I just decided to use the opportunity to just blend everything together. Okay, so we have it all pureed. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to crack my eggs and whisk it. Okay, that's my oven because I'm preheating the oven, so preheat your oven. Next, I'm going to be cracking 3 eggs. So I'll begin to whisk. Now if I didn't blend the oil along with the mango, I should have added it in here with the sugar and all. But like I said, it's not, if you don't have a blender, just mix all the wet ingredients together first. You mix the dry ones, then you add all of them together. Nothing too serious. So I've got a little bit of frothiness from this egg. So back to my flour. Okay, I'm using 3 cups of flour here, and I'm just going to sieve. So flour sieved. The next thing I'm going to be adding now is my baking soda. So I just added about 1 tablespoon of baking soda, not baking powder. So to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. Now, sugar to your taste. I'm just going to stir. Sugar, baking soda, and the flour. To that, I'm going to be adding my eggs. And in goes my mango, oil, vanilla, and what else did I add in here? Yogurt. Over time with my home baking, I have realized that when it comes to mixing your flour in a batter and you're looking for something fluffy, it works when you don't over mix it. So that is one of the tricks I use all the time. You don't over mix or overwork your batter. So I'm just going to fold it in. Folding is the word. I'm just going to fold it in till everything is completely incorporated. Now the aroma from this thing is so mangoey, lovely, like beautiful, beautiful aroma. And the vanilla is supporting it with the aroma. Alright, so this is done, this is ready, and that's all. That's all. Now if you want to add nuts, if you want to garnish with anything, it's your choice. But right now, I've not tried it out with any garnishings. I just do it straight. The only thing I've done different from the recipe I shared online is that instead of normal milk, I'm using yogurt for this one. So let's see how it will taste. One thing I always say to do is for you to always taste what you are cooking before you start cooking. I'm an advocate of tasting. Yes, it's important. So even if it's a batter, you can just take a little, do a taste check. Now this tastes good. It does taste good. Yeah, so but just in case you taste it and something is not really right, you can adjust it before you start baking. Okay, so if you want it sweeter, you add more sugar. If you feel it's too thick, you lighten it up with milk or a little bit of water. If you feel like adding anything, you can. All right, this is good. Very good. So I'm going to use a burnt pan now. I have this old burnt pan I've had for a while. The one I posted online, I use loaf pan. So today I'm using the burnt pan. Now before I use it, I'm going to spray it with a non-stick spray. Now if you do not have a non-stick spray, please just butter it or oil it very, very well, all the corners. This is to make sure that when it's done and I'm trying to pull it out, it will come out easily. Now if you don't have a burnt pan, you can use any pan. I told you already what I used before was a loaf pan. I also used the spray. So what I'm going to do next is to pour the batter into the burnt pan. If you want to line it up with kitchen paper, it's also fine. You don't have this, you don't have kitchen paper, please use oil to rub your pan very well. You can do a mix of oil and flour, so when you want to bring it out, it comes out easily. Ready now? And I'll set it in my preheated oven to cook for about 50 minutes on medium low. 200, 150 between there for 50 minutes in my preheated oven. I'll also be checking it because sometimes when you're making new recipes, you need to find out what temperature is just good for them. So I'll come back, check it from time to time. Without opening, I'll just check from here to see if it's doing well. So while that is cooking, let me quickly read your messages. To your messages, I have Obina Judith here on our St. Leaf sauce and yam. You guys like that one too? All right, good. She said, this looks delicious. I love eating yam and I'll definitely try out the St. Leaf sauce. Pauline Wenu says this looks delicious. We'll be preparing with cocoyam tomorrow for breakfast. Cocoyam is quite nice for this sauce. Bushra Olagunju says I must try this before the week runs out. Yeah, try it. It's nice. One thing about that St. Leaf recipe, it's not really about the taste. The taste is fantastic, but it's more about the nutrition. It's very, very nutritious. So you should try it. Sama Chinedu says, this is wonderful. I love eating yam. The wonderful thing is that Foodies and Spice brings a particular food and make them into different recipes. Thanks to Iyaibeji for being creative in terms of food. For those who are not following Foodies and Spice, they are missing a lot. I think so. They are missing a lot. I honestly don't know why they are not following me. So please help me tell them. They should follow me on all my platforms. Foodies Spice on Facebook, Gina Foodies and Spice on Instagram, Foodies and Spice on YouTube. Please help me tell all your friends and family. Thank you all so much. All right, so this looks really, really ready. All right. Now test it. I'll just insert this toothpick, and when it comes out clean, that means it's done. Now this is very beautiful. I'll just take a rack. Yeah. Beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. This is good and it's fluffy. You can see the way it's bouncing. So nice. So it's time for me to plate this cake. Now, if you want to glaze it, this is the time you get to allow it to cool, you glaze. But I don't have the strength to glaze. I have this ready-made whipped cream. And yes, I must tell you that while I was cooking at 200 for 50 minutes, I had to adjust to like 175, 150 later. About after 30 minutes, I adjusted to like 150 for it to cook, and I set the time back 10 minutes more for it to cook completely. It's still very hot. Because of time, I cannot wait for it to cool completely. So, but I'll just show you in case you are whipping how you can do it. But because it's hot, it's just going to melt down completely. You can whip the rest when you plate it. Okay, but this is just to decorate, and I think it looks beautiful. Let's add some more pictures before it melts. Now just look at that fluff. It's so beautiful. I'll place it here. Really, really beautiful. Fluffy mango cake. Because our cake is still very hot, my whipped cream is dripping. Whatever, it's still whipped cream and it's sweet. Now, for the taste of this cake, it's very, very, very tasty. Very beautiful. You should try yours. People are already trying it since I dropped the recipe on my platform, so try it, you will love it. Mango cake, very, very lovely. Thank you guys for joining me today again. Yeah, you can have this with tea, for brunch, for breakfast, and for snacks. Wow, very lovely. You'll enjoy it. See you soon again, and please like, share, and follow.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.